Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła, kiedy my żyjemy. Co nam obca przewodniała, szanową bierzemy. Marsz, marsz do Polski, z ziemi polskiej do Polski. Za twoim przewodem złączył się z narodem. Marsz, marsz do Polski, z ziemi polskiej do Polski. Za twoim przewodem złączył się z narodem.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you're safe and well. This is lunch of the Polish 24-hour military ration, individual ration. It's the S-RG-1W. However, my tray's damaged. Look at this. That, I believe, happened. See this marking here? That happened when I put an MRE bag on it. It got so hot it made this area extremely brittle, and I noticed a crack in it yesterday. So we won't be using that one. I'm going to have to go back to the one I call the heatsink, which is just pressed out of aluminium. The problem is with these, A, it's very cold anyway, and B, you put hot food on it and it just sucks the heat out. Luckily we've got tins, so we'll be keeping the stuff in the tin. That's better. Right, at least we've got a working tray. So this is lunch, and it's lentil stew in here. Lentil stew with vegetables. And this is the same type of container we had at breakfast. So what we don't eat here we can seal up and consume within 2 hours, it says. I suppose that's when it cools down enough to let bacteria start growing in it. But we'll take that away and we'll go and heat it up. I've got quite a few of these rye bread crackers left from breakfast, so I'll be using some more of those. Put them off to one side. We've got the tank tracks. I'm not sure we'll be using both packets, but we'll break some open and mix it with the main. Of course, I've got salt and pepper. A wipe. Now the last wipe was pretty just non-existent. All the liquid had evaporated from it. Got some chocolate left, so we'll take a piece of chocolate out and we'll have that as well. There's a bit more there. We'll save this for the evening. These utensils are the same ones I used for breakfast. You do get 3 sets, one for each meal, but these are good. I mean, if I do that, it's going to break, no question about it. But it's far, far better than the white plastic ones. These are much stronger and you get a full cutlery set. So I saw no reason why I should open up another set. These are pretty good, actually. Pretty good. So we'll be using those. We have a coffee that I'm going to be using, and this is an isotonic drink. Now I've been looking at this packet in some detail, and it actually has a fill line, 250 milliliter fill line on it, and it has a reseal here, a ziplock. So we'll be using that in that way. We'll take this off, fill it to the fill line, seal it up, give it a good old shake, and tip it into the cup. We might not tip it in the cup, see what happens. And then, as with each of the meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, you have a vitamin C sweet candy. The last one I had was orange. This one looks as though it might be lemon or lime. You get one of these coffee sweets. These are brilliant. I love. In fact, I like both of those. And then you get 2 little bits of gum, little briquettes of gum, which acts, I suppose, as toothpaste. And that's it. So there's not a huge amount here for lunch. Let's get into them and see what they're like. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, that's no surprise, is it? There we are. There we are. It's got fruit and nut in it with this rice paper covering, so it's not sticky, which is a great thing. And it does have a citrus smell to it, so it's definitely going to be nice and limey, I should think. Now these, mixed feelings about these. You can add water to them to rehydrate. It's freeze-dried fruit. Let's see what it looks like out on the tray. Now it's completely dry. It looks awful. I mean, that's a banana. But I've had this before where I put water on it and it becomes a mush. It's still okay, but it's a mush. Where I actually prefer eating this as it is, and the flavour is explosive. So I expect these, I think they're cherries, to be absolutely phenomenal. The banana's going to have a strong flavour, the strawberry. I think these squares, if I remember correctly, these little squares here are chunks of pineapple, well, little squares of pineapple. And even the powder, the crunched up bits, this stuff on my fingertip is brilliant. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, the flavours are explosive. That's really good. Let's see what this is like. I expect it to be dry. And you know what? It isn't. It actually isn't. So this one is perfectly serviceable. Yeah, perfectly serviceable. It has a very chemical smell to it. There we go. So that was okay. Put that to one side over here. Coffee. Let's see what this is like. Powder. This is a powder coffee. Don't eat too much. I'm a teaspoon. There's no branding on the coffee, it's just a coffee. These are waxed paper cups, by the way, they're not plastic. Just a lovely fresh coffee aroma. It's a bit hot at the moment, so let's let that cool off a bit. And let's prepare this drink. So we rip it across the top, just like that. And this has a gusset, this bag, so we could stand it up once we've done it. Opens up. I don't know if you can see in there, it is just a white powder. Bit of a tangy aroma coming from it. Quite high up the bag, this line, and of course as you put water in it's going to fill out. So let's see if we can do this. I don't think that's that yet. That's probably it, about there. Good that it stands up by itself. Let's seal it up. Okay, that's sealed up. Gonna give it a couple of turns. There we are. And give it a mix. It looks disgusting. If you can see that in there, it looks really disgusting. Let's pour this in here. Okay, that's got everything out of there. Oh, right, I've got this which is hot. I'm going to try and make something to insulate it. Let's do it that way. There. Whew. Right, so this is lentil and vegetables. Let's have a good old stir. I can see peas, carrots, tomatoes, peppers, lots of lentils, and my mouth, my mouth is salivary just smelling it. It's awesome. It does smell good. It looks pretty mushy. A lovely redness to it. Let's try a bit. Oh yeah. Mushrooms. Got mushrooms in it as well. Peas. Yeah. The sauce isn't overbearing. It's quite hot. Let's try the coffee. Nice black coffee. It's nice and mellow. There's no bite to it. There's no sharpness. It's not bitter at all. It's nice and mellow. Let's try this. I wasn't sure about this, but it seems to become more orangey in the cup. No. That's another very medicine flavoured drink. It's like the lemon tea. It's just like a Lemsip for colds. This has a very similar flavour to it. Not very nice at all. Let's try these Tank Tracks special biscuits, they're called. What I want to do, I mean, these are rock damn solid, but what I want to, oh Jesus sake. Tell you what, if you were in a ship or on a raft and it's taken on water, if you had these as your ration, I would really recommend you open them and just lay them out as decking boards. Honestly, they're flavourless, and the only way I can eat these is to nibble away at them. I can't take a bite into them. I can just nibble away, chip away at it, and even then I'm a bit reluctant to do that. Oh my God, I mean, let's put it in the coffee, see how long it takes to absorb the coffee. And we'll try one in this as well, see if that manages to suck any of that up. While we're waiting for those to work, let's get that coming up. Here's the lime flavoured fruit and nut bar. Oh wow, it is. Not really keen on that. It might grow on me. Let's try some banana. Nice crunchy banana. Let's see, that's banana. Yeah, they're nice. Berries are nice, banana, strawberry. Let's try this. I'm sure this is pineapple. Not sure. I think it is. This might be apple. Yeah, that's apple. That was pineapple. This is pineapple. This is pear or apple. Wow. When you hit the pineapple, you know it. Bam, on pineapple. And they're these flaky bits, actually. Like that. That's pineapple. And that. These cubes, I think, are either apple or pear. Don't know. But that's got a nice mix of flavour there. I might put a dribble of water on, say, half of it, just so we've got a good comparison of the difference. So if I separate those, we'll keep that side dry, and we'll put some water on those. But there has to be a tiny, tiny bit of water. Oh, I just got too much. Let's leave that like that for now. Let's see what this is like. Haven't got a biscuit there yet. Still hot. Got a bit of a biscuit there. Let's add some pepper. This is working. It's made it soft enough to bite into, but as for the rest, can't do it. This doesn't seem to have absorbed much. In fact, it hasn't. It's rock solid. So that's going into the coffee. Coffee works. Well, that's probably because it's got the heat where that hadn't. It's very mushy with water added. And I prefer the crunch of it being freeze dried. It's got a heck of a tang to it. Wow. Right, well, I'm going to finish this off. Pepper and salt definitely improve it. But it's nice. But so far the meals have been okay. Bit disappointed in the cold drinks or the hot lemon tea. Yeah, it's horrible. Well, I'm going to get stuck into this because this is my lunch, and we'll come back once this is finished. Well, I'm still eating this and it's really delicious, and the moisture from the lentils is definitely softening up those tank tracks. And then I realised I haven't touched these. Now these were left over from breakfast. So what I've done, I've put more water on these freeze-dried fruits here. And I'm going to put them on the board when they're all soft and mushy and try that, see what that's like. So I'm just going to finish off and then we'll come back to the fruit. Something else that works with this is this crisp bread, really, with these lentils. It's absolutely fantastic. It adds a little light crunch. That's nice. Completely bland on their own, which is a good thing if you eat them with other foods, because you get the flavour of the other foods and they don't interfere with it. That mushroom slice there. That's the way to go with these, and not necessarily the tank tracks. That's good. It's really good. Now, let's move that out of the way. Let's get one of these out. And try this fruit on it. Yeah, see, this has gone quite mushy now. There we are. That works. In fact, that's probably better than eating them on their own like that. Yeah. So we are going to transform this. The secret is not too much water, so the fruit still holds some structural integrity. It's also cool down that end, so let's get the fruit down there. There we go. It actually brings out the colour a lot, doesn't it, when you add the liquid as well. Look at the colour in that. Don't know if that'll help soak up that stuff there. I finished this off. Thought I ought to. Coffee's almost cold by now. I might swill those out and use them later. I don't need that insulation there. Let's give this a go. That's really tasty. Last morsel. I'm not going to eat that, it's just bland. Alright, so let's take a look at these. This is I believe it's going to be, yeah, some sort of lemon lime. Looks like a hard-boiled sweet, but it's quite soft and it's got a soft centre. This is a coffee one. Let's get into it. Yeah, it even smells great, that is. It's a coffee like lozenge. And then these other two, which is the same with every meal, are two small little briquettes of gum. Then we have the chocolate, which looks bloomed, and that's what it's like when it's not. Still got these two left. as I thought I might have. And I've still got 3 of these left from the breakfast menu, plus another packet. Thanks for watching. Do stay safe and well. I look forward to you come and join me for dinner of this Polish 24-hour SRG-1 ration pack. Cheers.